So Donald Trump has been impeached again. But 197 Republican representatives stood by their man rather than standing by the American people. Let's talk about that. Because holding members of Congress accountable for violating their oath of office, like justice, matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. So Donald Trump has been impeached a second time. No, he didn't learn his lesson, as Senator Collins assured us he would. This time, at least there were 10 Republicans in the House of Representatives who voted to impeach Donald Trump. However, there were 197 Republicans who decided to stand by their man rather than standing with the American people, rather than standing up for democracy. What should we make of these 197 Republican members of Congress who stood with Donald Trump? What should history make of them? First, let me just read a very short piece of what Congressman Steny Hoyer said as he was wrapping up the argument for the Democrats. And this is not an exact quote, but I was writing as fast as I could when I was listening to his powerful words. He summed it up along the lines of saying, "Before sending his supporters to the U.S. Capitol on January 6th, Donald Trump told them that if the vice president doesn't do my bidding by stopping the steal, if the vice president insists on following the Constitution, then sweep him away." You know, folks, those who voted against impeachment or against conviction the first time around, the first time Donald Trump was impeached and tried in the Senate for bribing President Zelensky, those people approved by their vote of bribery being used to retain political power. Make no mistake about it, that's what their vote stood for. And that was horrific. And that was an endorsement of lawless conduct in the quest to retain political power. But those who voted against impeachment today, those 197 Republican members of Congress, well, by their vote today, they were not just excusing, but they were approving of insurrection against the United States. And that's how history should record what those 197 Republicans did today. Today, they approved of insurrection against the United States. But guess what, folks? 1 week. Just one more week. Because in 7 days, we will be living with a post-Donald Trump federal government. I'm not going to say we're going to be in a post-Trump America yet. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Once he's indicted, tried, convicted, and imprisoned, we're going to get there. But in 7 days, we will be living with a post-Donald Trump federal government. And then it will be time to reform, to rebuild, to repair. It will be time to see a resurgence of kindness and decency and empathy and respect for diversity and inclusivity. It will be a time to see a real renaissance of ethics in government, it will be the brightest imaginable sunrise in America. Folks, I believe that to my core. We've learned so much from the past 4 years. So now we have a clear-eyed appreciation of what we need to do moving forward to fix what Donald Trump broke or what Donald Trump exposed was broken in our federal government, and we will. We will. And then, accountability. Because most importantly, that's the way to move forward as a country. To hold accountable those who have victimized the United States and her people and the immigrants who came here only to be thrown in cages, separated from their children, many never to be reunited. For all of that, there must be accountability. Justice. And justice matters. We're almost there. And as always, folks, thank you for tuning in to these daily videos. If you would like to more formally support our all-volunteer efforts, you can go over to patreon.com. You can sign up to become a patron. And if you do, I will send you some Team Justice stickers and a personal handwritten note of thanks. You can also find me over on Facebook, Justice Matters with Glenn Kirshner, and as always, on Twitter, all day and night, trying to answer your legal questions as best I can based on my 30 years of experience as a federal prosecutor. On Twitter, it's at Glenn Kirshner 2. As always, folks, please stay safe. Please stay tuned. And I look forward to talking with you all again tomorrow.